and it will be the two-time belt winner, Drini, getting the ball first, as it is Peterson taking the kickoff past the 20 to the 21-yard line. As we get to know these players a little better, start off with Jwolfeman, Ethan Wolf, 23 years old from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Madden 19 Vikings Club runner-up. TD, a slight difference in earnings between these two.
Yeah, only 3,000, but I've played in some online leagues with Jwolfeman. He is a very good player, hasn't got that chance on the live stage. He told me he's been waiting to play a big player on a big stage. Well, Jwolfeman, today's your day.
The joy of single elimination doesn't matter about past record, just matters about what you do today. His MUT item to watch, somebody who it is weird to say we haven't seen a lot of, Michael Vick at quarterback.
Yeah, Mike Vick with fast break, but the fascinating thing, he actually has Randall Cunningham also with fast break. He has two fast break quarterbacks. He said he wanted to bring something completely different, completely unique to catch Drini off guard.
Buck wild offense from the Wolfman. On the flip side, someone that needs no introduction, Drini Joka, 21 years old from Washington, D.C., two-time MCS belt winner. And that's what's crazy about Drini, TD, is not only has he been great, he's still very much in the prime of his career.
Yeah, the top guy in our sport, and for good reason. There's a reason he's verified on Twitter. I mean, he's done it all at such a young age, 21 years old. He's gonna be very diverse on offense. You're gonna see him be very balanced. That's what makes him so good.
Taking a look at Drini's item to watch in this game against Jwolfeman, a guy who had a pretty big game for Tobin. How about Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, one of the top three items, in my opinion, right now in MUT, that Chad Johnson. He's got that slot apprentice ability with him. You'll probably see Drini move him around different formations, different positions on the field. That Chad Johnson could be an X factor in this ball game.
Can Jwolfeman shock the world? Can Drini become a four-time club champion with three different teams? TD, he's certainly done that very unique.
Yeah, no one else has ever done that. Win with three different teams. Looking to be only the second person besides Pavin so far to get 4 in a row. An unheard of task. Can he do it? Going up against Jwolfeman, the most underrated player, the most overlooked player here today. We'll see what happens.
First down and 10. And how about Drini running a quarterback that we haven't seen a ton of? We've seen definitely a lot of those Brett Favres. We haven't seen a lot of Josh Allen in the last couple of shows. Josh Allen probably has Gunslinger out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely has Gunslinger. You're going to see Drini in that Seattle offensive playbook. He likes to mix formations, but he likes to stay in this gun bunch majority of the time. It's going to utilize some different motions and some different route combos.
Down through on the left side, Todd Heap with the catch. We know not only is Drini one of the top players, TD, he labs with one of the top crews, part of that NFA crew that has already had some success here in the Madden 21 Club Championships.
Yeah, that NFA crew, guys like Ghost, Prodigy, Rage, IB Strafen, some of the best players in the world. But, you know, when you are a top 3 player in the world, you know, you got a lot of other guys that will be willing to play with you. So he's been labbing with guys like Bugs, Clef, Trey Thomas, One Great User, guys from the EMB crew. So he's been getting reps with some of the best in the world.
Why do you lab with User?
Yeah, I don't know if User plays the game. I just threw him in there because he's part of the crew. So
okay, just checking. Okay, I was wondering. It's like first and 10. Hand off to Bush up the middle, picking up 4. Jwolfeman first defensive drive. 48-yard line is where Josh Allen, Wyoming Cowboy, stays. Ocho Cinco in motion. Screamer off the edge. Good recognition from Drini. That's what Drini does about as well as anybody, recognizing when the pressure, where it's coming from, and getting rid of the ball quickly.
Yeah, Drini's very patient. He has pretty much a beater for every formation, every defense. Drini's one of the guys that's always in practice mode out of the most competitive players. You know, it used to be a thing more back in the day. Today, you don't see as many guys in practice mode. A lot of guys just kind of play the game, but Drini stays with that mentality. He's always in practice mode, labbing versus the metas. He has a beater on offense for any defense he might see.
Allen on 3rd and 1. Rolling right. And he'll throw it underneath. Diggs catches it, but he's not going to pick up any yards. It's going to be a 4th down and 1. And boy, how about an opportunity here for Jwolfeman to get some momentum.
Big opportunity to start for Jwolfeman. When I talked to him last night, he told me if he can stop the run from Drini, he has a good chance. He wants to force Drini to pass. So far, he's done that. Got him into a 3rd down, and now he has him into a 4th down. So if you're Jwolfeman, you started the game as well as you could have asked for.
4th and a yard. 21 years old. Already has made $285,000 playing the game of John Madden football. Allen will hand it off. It's Bush. Ooh, it's close, but I think he got it. He did indeed. They're going to give him the 45-yard line. Drini picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, Drini, just a little read option, gets just enough, falls forward. And the thing with Drini, like I said, he's very patient. He's going to take what the defense gives him. He's always going to kind of take his field goals too. He's not very aggressive. He's more of a conservative player. He's not the best offensive player, but he usually does just enough, and he's very well prepared. And you start there, just a little read option. Now he's going to go to the bunch tight end, so mixing up his formations nicely.
1st and 10. Play action pass for Allen. Might be looking to take a shot, but nobody's open downfield. He'll have to throw this one away. What do you see from Jwolfeman's defense right now?
Yeah, he's mixing it up well. A lot of coverage right there, only rushing 3 guys. Able to force Drini out of the pocket. He's mixing up his formations as well. You know, we've seen a lot of cover 4. Now he's in the 3-3-5, kind of shifting his linebackers around. So he's trying to make it difficult on Drini, trying to get Drini to pass.
2nd and 10. Gun bunch. Keep it with Allen on the read option. Oh, Allen gets lit up, but hangs on to the football, picks up 2.
Oh, boy. If you're Jwolfeman, that's the break you might have needed. I don't know if Drini's on conservative, but he might think twice because you cannot take those hits with your quarterback. That is a big-time hit from Jwolfeman. And now he's got Drini in another 3rd and difficult situation. So I've been impressed with Jwolfeman. He's playing bend but don't break. But on one of these 3rd or 4th downs, you've got to get a turnover. You've got to get off the field.
Feel that one through your TV set or computer or mobile phone in a technological world. 3rd and 8. Allen looks left. I thought he might have had somebody a little deeper down the field. He'll pick up another 9. And how about another 4th and 1?
Yeah, he might have had that crossing route, but nice little underneath route right there. And Jwolfeman gets him in another 4th and 1. Will Drini go back to the read option here? Your whole playbook's open. He's coming out in that gun bunch. Look for maybe a read option again. Jwolfeman got to expect that. Got to be ready for the run. And then that forced Drini to pass. We'll see what he cooks up.
Johnson in motion on 4th and a yard. Allen dropping back. Pressure off the edge. Quick throw. And there's that man, Todd Heap, with the catch. Give him 5. Drini absolutely methodical. 2 4th down conversions.
Todd Heap's been big for him. He's just throwing some baby out routes out of the bunch to the tight end, using this whole 1st quarter as well. And that's the way Drini wants to play. Very methodical, slow it down, and go slowly down the field.
Stepping left, he's going to try that crosser, and he's got him. 85, Chad Johnson inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Drini with a 1st and goal.
That's a nice dot right there by Drini. Just a post route out of the slot. That's why you get that Chad Johnson slot apprentice. Put him on a little post route, get to the sideline. Wolfman's user kind of got caught off guard there. Didn't play it back far enough. And Drini takes advantage down to the 9-yard line.
It looked like the user almost drifted towards the line of scrimmage, and it wasn't really throwing that route open. It just became open because the user got distracted.
Yeah, I agree. Jwolfeman kind of just, I don't know what he did with his user. He kind of just got off him. I don't know if he thought Drini wouldn't throw it, but Drini, being the patient player, waits and then dials it up on the sideline.
Well, Drini used that entire 1st quarter clock, and he's not done yet. 1st and goal. Handoff. Reggie Bush out of the I form, fighting through a couple tackles. And he'll pick up 2. 2nd and goal from the 7.
Goes to a little I-form twin tight end. You see Drini messing with his personnel, so he subs in 2 tight ends right there, 2 running backs. He's able to audible down to the I-form wing formation, a little stretch outside zone, trying to get to the outside, but Jwolfeman, some good run defense.
2nd down and goal. Play clock down under 10. Terry McLaurin in motion. Looks like he's going to go to a little read option. He will hand it to Bush this time, and Bush will pick up 2. Step by step goes Drini. 3rd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, that's kind of Drini's game, man. I feel like every time I watch him, he's just kind of methodically moving, getting a couple yards here and there, then taking his field goals. The thing with Drini is he always relies on his defense. He feels like he has the best adjustments. So if you're Jwolfeman, though, you definitely want to hold him to 3. Drini going to go to the air, big play.
Allen dropping back. 1-man rush. Didn't matter. 10 dropped in coverage, and Drini found Todd Heat back of the end zone. The two-time MCS champion is on the board first.
Great methodical, well-planned out drive by Drini. You know, he was clutch when he needed to on a couple 3rd and 4th downs, and he capitalizes on it back of the end zone on a 3rd down. That's a dagger right there for Jwolfeman, because Jwolfeman played good defense. You know, he played bend but don't break, but Drini worked all the way down the field, used all that clock, and able to capitalize on 3rd down.
As now in the second quarter, under 4 minutes to go, we'll finally get to see Jwolfeman on offense. Look at that dot. 4 white jerseys, and Josh Allen puts it where it needs to be.
Yeah, beautiful location right there, back of the end zone, behind the zone defenders. It was a man-to-man with a couple zones, and he just beat him on a corner route, back of the end zone. And here we go for Jwolfeman. You're going to see him in the run-and-gun offensive playbook. It's one of those alternate playbooks that you can get in Madden 21. And he said, he usually runs Seattle playbook, but that's Drini's playbook. And he thinks that Drini has seen him on film running Seattle. So he completely switched his offense about a month ago, is what he told me last night, to this run and gun, a very unique offense. He says he has some stuff cooked up. You know, we kind of saw Franchise who, you know, said he had some stuff cooked up and it didn't turn out well for him in the Jets Club Championship. So will Jwolfeman's outcome be different? I can't wait to see what he has on offense.
And you look at that tag up above, TD, that TGL tag. Trying to rep the team, get lucky. He's looking to get lucky and make some plays here offensively against Drini.
Yeah, you know, labs with guys like Jaybird, Sixth Sense, Madden Elite, Poison. All very good players on the circuit. Jwolfeman in grad school, so he says he doesn't take Madden super serious, so this is a great opportunity for him. He's in grad school right now, and he works on the side, so Madden's kind of his 3rd thing, but he has put the time in the last 2 weeks to get ready for this.
That little quarterback run from Vic. I know Jaybird and the TGL guys are watching this game right now. I just wonder if Jaybird's got his helmet on. He's got like a kid's baseball helmet that he squeezes into every once in a while. I feel like he thinks it brings him luck. I just think it makes him look awesome.
This can be legal, by the way.
Oh, man. And when I talked to Jwolfeman, he said, I want you to shout out the TGL because I need all the luck. I'm on team Get Lucky for a reason. And you see him first play, Nick, he goes to a speed option. I haven't seen a speed option since back in the NCAA football days.
NCAA 14, baby.
What is going on right now? Drini, and you can hear Drini. I don't know if you guys heard him in the background. He goes, what is going on? Does he know something that I don't know? And that's what Jwolfeman wanted. He wanted to catch Drini completely off guard. Drini said he thought that Jwolfeman would be in Seattle as well. So Jwolfeman's plan worked out on that note. Now it's about executing here on the virtual gridiron.
He's certainly going to try to keep the 2-time belt winner confused. 3rd down and 2. Vic with LaDainian Tomlinson on his left hip. He's going to run it right. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 35-yard line. And that 1st down's got to take a little bit of the pressure off of the Jwolfeman.
Nick, I am fired up. We're playing NCAA football out here. It's back. But I'm fired up. He's going with speed option out of Tripp's tight end in the run and gun playbook. Like we said, Nick, I haven't seen this in 7 years. It's just
we got to get true NCAA. We can't call anybody by name. We can only call them by number.
Oh, man, I miss those days. Hashtag
Where's Chris
back
Fallon?
NCAA.
Kirk Herbstreit? Herbie, where are you, man? 1st and 10. Back to the speed option. The pitch to Tomlinson. It picks up a couple. NCAA fans, put a 1 in the chat if you want NCAA back.
Oh, man, this is fun to watch. And I was about to say he's got it blown up in the backfield, and then he pitches it to the running back. It looked like he might have had a bigger play, and you hear Drini saying, what is going on? Drini completely caught off guard.
You think Drini lapped defense for this?
I 1,000%. Drini labs for everything. I guarantee he was not thinking about, oh, okay, I need to lab for speed option.
2nd and 8. Trips tight end. And he's going to motion McLaurin over to the right side. Runs it left. Oh, fumbled. All right, well, it was fun while it lasted. Mike Vick puts the pigskin on the ground. Drini forced a turnover.
Yeah, you nailed it with the quote right there. It was fun while it lasted. Little speed option to get the juices flowing, but Drini, you know, he's too prepared. He's too, not even prepared. He just adjusts so well. It looks like he figured out within a few plays how to slow down that speed option.
And off to Bush. Good defense from Jwolfeman. One thing, I mean, again, I don't know Jwolfeman personally. Haven't really seen him play a lot, but one thing I can notice, dude's a bucket of fun on cam. He no emotion whatsoever, even with the fumble. He's even keel.
Yeah, very serious, very locked in. And, you know, it's always fun to bring out these little wrinkles and cool things. But, man, you know, sometimes you can't get too cute with it. You can't get too cute with it. I think he maybe went to the speed option a little too much. It was a lot of fun. But, you know, something like that, not known, you know, there's a reason why a lot of guys aren't running it. So it's maybe a nice little mix-in. But I want to see Jwolfeman maybe start to go back to his real game plan, because Drini looked like he had an answer for it.
Oh, Allen absolutely obliterated again. Oh, baby, what a hit.
Yeah, and that's a huge hit, because this makes this field goal very difficult. If you notice in the coaching suggestions, it wants him to punt. So we'll see if Drini can hit this 56 yards. Not an easy field goal at all.
Ball is down, kick is up. Does it have the leg? Oh. You heard the subtle gong of the crossbar. It is good. 10-0. Drini takes the lead.
Hits the crossbar and goes backwards. Oh my goodness, it's a game of inches. Drini just hitting the crossbar on it, and he gets the 3 points. Wow.
Well, $136 in the half, and Jwolfeman back on offense. I'm just excited to know what we're gonna see now. That's all I'm excited. I love watching this.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. As you see there, Jwolfeman was the Vikings club runner-up back in Madden 19, losing to IB Strafen, eventual winner. You see him now. He's in the pistol strong formation, Nick, now. What does he have cooked up?
Why not? 1st and 10. Play action. Fake dropping back. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by Vern. He's got a 1st down to the 38-yard line. By the way, IB Strafen, I think, he did pretty well that year in Madden 19. Took home $75K, taking 2nd.
Yeah, he beat me in the final 8. So.
Sorry, was that touchy?
It's all
Your
good.
Former Arizona Cardinals Club champion?
Former Arizona Cardinals Club champion. There it is. At least now I'm just the best bun in broadcasting.
That's true. Well, the pitch there didn't quite work out. Timeout taken by Drini. By the way, Jwolfeman, no timeouts.
Yeah, former's never a good word, by the way. It's always kind of in a negative tense. But
no, it's never good. No.
Yeah, you see Jwolfeman mixing up, and you know the bubble gum is in full effect. You know, when you see a lot of these kind of read options, touch passes, play actions, speed options, we usually call that the bubble gum offense in Madden. It looks like he's going back to it here, a little QB power.
Off the fake jet sweep, Vic keeps it running right. He's got a couple blockers, takes a big hit out of bounds at the 46, so they're going to call him inbounds. Even though his entire body landed out of bounds, he's inbounds.
Little jet fake QB power right there. Not a bad call. He had some good space, but you don't want to take these hits with your quarterback. But that's the beauty behind his roster. You know, Mike Vick takes a big hit, gets hurt. You just sub in Randall Cunningham. So he spent all this AP to have 2 elite running quarterbacks with the fast break ability.
10-0. Drini on top, 3rd and 2 for the Wolfman. McLaurin in motion. 27 seconds left in the half. It looks like he's going to the speed option. Nope. Gun, split flex. TD, how often you run that split flex offense?
I don't know what we're seeing out here. And he's motioning out. This is just...
And he'll throw it left side. There's that non-gunslinger throw. Floating like a feather in the wind. 4th and 2.
I mean, you talk about unique. We thought we'd see that from some serious, but you know, he mixed a little gun bunch, some spread. But Jwolfeman just going completely outside the box. I mean, we've seen pistol strong, we've seen speed option, we've seen split flex, motioning out receivers. This is about as unique as it gets when it comes to competitive Madden.
Southpaw, Michael Vick back in the game. 4th and 2, DK Metcalf. Motion over to the right side. Vic. He's going to try to find Vern again, but good defense from Drini. A little behind him. It's first down for Drini. 19 seconds left. He can certainly put more points on the board.
Yeah, he definitely can. 19 seconds, one timeout, so you need about 10 yards here. It's not the easiest situation, but definitely manageable. I like that route combo from Jwolfeman. You know, he had a couple posts, motion slants with Drini with those 2 one-step aheads on defense. He's got some elite man coverage.
Can Drini get into field goal range or possibly more? Allen outside the pocket. And he'll throw this one away. Great defense downfield. I am impressed by the way Jwolfeman has played defense. Doesn't look, I mean, for somebody who was ranked, what was it, 21st in points allowed, he's certainly played pretty strong defensively.
Yeah, he's looked good on defense. I mean, remember, his record on line was only 21-15, 58% win percentage. So, but his defenses look phenomenal right there. Drini trying to go to that corner route with the fade and then the backside drag, crosser combo. Jwolfeman all over it, some great man coverage.
14 seconds remain. Drini Joka takes the snap. 2-man rush from Jwolfeman. Good coverage downfield, so he'll take off with Allen, and that may put him in field goal range. It will indeed to the 34-yard line. Drini will take a timeout. If you're Jwolfeman, listen, your offense has been very fun to watch, but hasn't done anything. Drini scored on all 3 of his possessions, but you're going to go into halftime only down 2 scores and getting the ball. You got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah, he's still hanging around. That was so smart right there by Drini. Good defense by Jwolfeman, but better awareness by the 2-time belt champion. And yeah, to your point, Nick, Jwolfeman's hanging around. He's playing good defense, but man, on offense, he has got to get something going if he wants to stay in this ball game.
Maybe that QB power, the QB power out off the fake jet sweep. That was the sort of the one run that actually we saw get some yardage. We'll see if he goes back to it as he'll return this to the 21-yard line, and that will take us to halftime. The 2-time belt winner looking to become a 4-time club champion. Drini up 13-0 over NCAA 14's Jwolfeman, running what might be one of the most fun offenses I have gotten the pleasure to watch. Full half of action yet to come. And guys, a reminder that following the AFC South Club Finals, it's another episode of Derwin James versus the World presented by Oakley. This week, Derwin takes on Cowboys rookie cornerback Trayvon Diggs. You won't want to miss this one. That's tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Question is, TD, set the line. Derwin James minus 49.5. Who are you taking? Is Derwin covering the 49.5?
Oh, man. It's minus 49. Yeah, I'll still take Derwin. Honestly, he's just too good.
Well, Drini has had quite the career here in the game of Madden. Looking back, last year, the Jaguars Club Championship, what a battle he had against Jay himself, but it was just too much Drini in the end. He was able to pull out the win, become a 3-time club champion with 3 different teams.
Yeah, Jay himself hung around a little bit there, but in the end, Drini was too much. And man, the first player ever to win a club championship with 3 different teams, phenomenal.
13-0 at the half. Yeah, and TD, Jwolfeman, not out of this game. He does have to find some sort of offense. The question is, with no gunslinger, can he pass the ball effectively, or is he going to have to stay with these runs to put points on the board?
Yeah, that's the question. He's going to get the ball first here. He's going to have to eventually pass the ball at least a little bit. I know he wants to stick to this ground game, but at some point you're going to have to air it out.
All right, I'm confused. That was a standard handoff. That was not an option. There's no jet sweep, no QB run. He just handed the ball off. I didn't know that was in this playbook.
We're back to Madden football. No more NCAA. And you see he has LaDainian Tomlinson in the backfield as well, who we haven't seen at all in any of these weeks of the tournament. So everything he's doing just outside the box.
63 players here in the club finals are playing Madden. 1 player is playing the yard. That is Jwolfeman. 2nd and 7. It's just Vic right down the middle. Parted like the Red Sea. He'll pick up 5, 30 yards.
And he's got this run and gun playbook. They got speed options and all types of formations. You saw him in the trips tight end doing it. Now he's in the tray open formation, speed option. Just a straight blast up the middle, basically. I kind of like it right there. See if Drini counters it, what he can do to adjust to it. Looks like he's going to go to split flex, power O.
30 yard. Give it to LT, let him run. He'll pick up the first down, breaks a tackle. Oh, LT, one of the best most elusive and powerful running backs. A mix of speed and size, showing it off there.
Yeah, and these runs aren't bad at all. Like, they're pretty effective. It's just we haven't seen them, and then he gets himself into situations where it's like 3rd and long, and you got to be able to pass. But he's had some success on a couple of these. I'd like to see him go back to that power O. I think this power O can beat this 4D line set defense.
Hands it to Tomlinson right up the middle and gets that nice tackle animation, falling forward, picking up 3. If he can keep picking up 3 on these runs, this drive could go into Madden 22.
Yeah, you just can't get any negative plays, you know. Get a couple yards here and there, go to those power O's, those halfback bases, mix in the options. But I want to see him pass a little bit, even if you just throw some underneath stuff, a couple drags, slants.
Pistol trips tight end. Gives it to Saquon Barkley. Picking up 2. How do you scheme for this offense?
Well, you hear Drini saying what is going on. You know, he's never seen anything like this. This is really a blast from the past. Now he's going back to these strong powers, these pistol counters. I haven't seen these since like Madden 15, 16.
Buck sweep years. 3rd and 6. And it's going to be Vic. Oh, hit him with the spin cycle, Vic. Picks up 5. It's going to be 4th and short. But what a spin move on Drini.
That was nasty. That was super nasty. I thought it was blown up in the backfield, and he just pulls the spin out of nowhere, puts himself now in a manageable 4th and inches. But if you're Jwolfeman, this might be your ball game. You got to convert to stay alive.
Did Randall Cunningham just hurdle for a first down? Was that Randall Cunningham hurdling for a first down? He was a yard behind the line to gain and hit him with a little prance and found his way to a first down yardage.
Jwolfeman's stick work has looked nice. A little spin, now a little jertle. Goes to the right, cuts it back to the left, falls forward. And he's got these mobile quarterbacks looking like this college offense. Going back to the QB power here. He had success with this earlier.
And Vic will pick up 3. You saw a little chin scratch there from Drini. That is, to say the least, for Drini. As he's sitting there going, what do I do? Is scheming for a quarterback run-centric offense different than scheming for a running back run-centric offense?
Without a doubt, because even if you put your safeties in spies, you overly commit, it's still not the same. It's not going to really slow it down. You can get to the outsides. It's very difficult to defend because you can still pass out of these formations as well. So, you know, Drini doing a good job, though. He really is. He's handling it well. He's adjusting on the fly. He's doing as good as you can ask for. And the thing you need to do if you're Drini is get him into these 3rd and short, 3rd and long potentially, and make him pass. If you're Drini, you need to make Jwolfeman pass.
I feel like I'm watching early 2010s Ohio State when Braxton Miller was a quarterback. That's what I feel like I'm watching. Before they made him a wide receiver. When he still had a shoulder.
He was fun to watch.
3rd and 4. Trying to pass.
Okay.
Listen, I don't like to criticize too much because I'm in the booth and they're playing for $5,000, but there were a lot of dark jerseys around that curl route in the middle. It was not open.
Yeah, it was a weird route right there. I don't know if it was a drag, a curl, but it looked like he stopped running. That's what Jwolfeman was upset about. It's just when Jwolfeman's had to pass, man, it's looked rough, really rough. And 4th and 4, you know, he might stay to the ground game here. I think you need to pass. But he might run one of those gimmick runs, but looks like he's going to pass out of the pistol trips.
He's going to use one of those second half timeouts. Killer for Jwolfeman, looking for an upset bid. He's used almost this entire 3rd quarter and needs to pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, if you're Jwolfeman, man, you're hanging around, but at some point here, a big play has to happen. You've got to get the momentum going your way. 4th and 4.
Play action, Vic. Stepping right. He might have been able to take off there. He's going to have to throw it late. Oh, he finds Ocho Cinco to the 28-yard line. Look how shocked he found the receiver.
He had so much room to run with Mike Vick for about 5 seconds. I don't know what he was waiting for. And then he throws the worst read of all time, and he converts.
That from the former Arizona Cardinals club champion.
Hey, he said I want to shout out TGL. I'm on team Get Lucky. I need the fluke, and he got it right there on a big play.
Get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. 13-0, Drini on top. Jwolfeman in business. 4's up in the chat. Back to the speed option. Hits a plant the foot in the ground. That might have been the best stick work we've seen on a run play. It's Michael Vick to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, I'm impressed with his stick work. Jwolfeman, you know, he's kind of looks like he's in the backfield a lot of these runs, and then he makes something out of it with his stick work on the controller. Does it again there, goes back to it. Drini all over it.
Even though he's got the, double escape artist, it seems Vic's certainly better to run this scheme with than Cunningham.
Yeah, I would agree. And you see Vic as his like primarily ball carrier, but pitch it there.
One more time, what was that word? Was that one more time, Tyler?
Primarily.
Primarily.
Can't get my words up.
Anemone. Biscotti.
The bubblegum offense has got me all worked up over here.
Broken Tyler Davis. Apply within. New co-host needed. 3rd and 16. First time we've really seen Jwolfeman behind the sticks, though, especially on the 3rd down.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for him. He's not looked good passing the ball. This is the situation for Drini that you wanted, because if Jwolfeman doesn't get any yardage here, I mean, you can't take the 3 though. I don't think in any situation, because you need those 2 touchdowns. You're down to 2 timeouts. It's the 4th quarter. I think this is 4 down territory no matter what. You can't settle for 3.
Oh, double move on the outside, a crosser, a curl. Out of the pistol strong, it's Cunningham on 3rd and 16, rolling left. Looking for some sort of bounce, some sort of anything. He'll take off with Cunningham, get to the 15-yard line. Cuts it down to a 4th and 10, 4th in the ball game.
Yeah, this is your ball game. And I don't think Jwolfeman has escape artist. I think he only has fast break, because if he had escape artist, he could be able to take off, because Drini doesn't have a spy out there. He's giving him a lot of space, and he could have got more yards there if he ran. But this is your ball game. 4th and 10, he's going to the gun tight formation, wide receiver cross. Look for a crossing route, maybe a running back wheel. Something's got to get 10 yards.
4th and 10 could be your ball game. 2-man rush from Drini. All sorts of time looking for the route bounce now.
Oh.
Throwing left side, tight throw into coverage.
Oh.
But Drini is able to step up, play some defense, and now he takes over up 2 scores late in the game.
There's a 14.5, so I'm going to try to get 3.
Yeah, just a very odd game, Nick, to say the least. I mean, we've had all types of strange things going on here, and it's just the story of the game is Jwolfeman, when he needed to pass, just had nothing ready to beat Drini's defense. And Drini, you know, it seems like he hasn't even had the ball much. It's just been all Wolfman on offense. Drini now going to use all this clock.
Here's the thing, though. These are the games that I feel like are the best, especially in competitive Madden. Because listen, there is a meta. You see a lot of trips, you see a lot of bunch, you see I form, whatever. It's really refreshing at one of these games where it's like, this guy's running something totally different, and it's even if it doesn't work, it's at least entertaining to call.
I agree.
Come on,
yeah.
Josh.
See a terrible pass right there. I agree though. We were fired up seeing that speed option. I mean, Jwolfeman bringing this out. Very interesting strategy. I know his plan was to get Drini off guard. He did exactly that. I think he's caught in the nation off guard. But he just hasn't executed, I think, the way he wanted to. He's played phenomenal defense. I mean, he's done just enough on defense. It's just been his offense that's holding him back.
Pick. Oh, my God. Okay. What the? How is that man?
Jwolfeman, how many times have you uttered, oh, my God? Okay. That's kind of a Madden thing.
That could have been the break he needed, though. He dropped the pick right there. I mean, it's pretty similar. I don't think he would have gained a lot of yards on the pick, so either way, Drini punts. So Jwolfman's still alive here. There's 2 timeouts. He's ahead of the 2-minute warning.
How the hell did that not work?
But he's got to get it moving quickly.
By the way, I don't know if you saw that, but Madden Bowl winning quarterback Tressway with a nice punt there.
The legend.
Big shout out to Tressway. Big shout out to Tressway.
The legend.
1st and 10. I want to see him run a triple option. That's what I want to see. Fake the handoff, go to the speed option. Ah, there we go. Drini with some pressure off the edge. Jackson gets the sack. I think first sack of the game for Drini.
Yeah, and, you know, We've seen a speed option. We've seen a triple option. We've seen a strong power, and now we're seeing a play action carried out. I haven't seen a play action actually carried out in years as well. Usually, you cancel the play action. So Jwolfeman just pulling it all out here in the Jaguars Club Championship.
Down goes Cunningham. By the way, breaking news when it feels like breaking. I just pulled up Twitter on my phone. Some series just retired on Twitter.
All I'm saying is if he quits, that 14.5 is going to get. That's spread. That's covered.
38-8. I mean, but see, Madden players always say they're going to quit and retire. It never happens. They always find their way back. Some Serious is a phenomenal player. I think we'll see him back. He's talented enough to make runs. So
Jay-Bird's retired 4 times in the last 2 weeks.
Exactly. Jay-Bird's retired.
Like he's the Brett Favre of Madden.
Jay-Bird's retired 15 times in the last 2 years.
4th and 20. I cannot wait to talk to Drini after this and go, so your thoughts on facing the speed option? What'd you lab for that?
Always
4th and 20. Cunningham in trouble. And that should end the game. Drini will become a 4-time club champion with 3 different teams. He'll go back-to-back with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And no surprise going into the January tie, he's going to be one of the favorites.
Yeah, probably the favorite going in. I mean, only Pavin, the other player so far to win 4 club championships in a row. 4 club championships in a row. So difficult to do. Drini does it. He's done it with 3 different teams. Now he's the Jaguars back-to-back champion. He wanted to shout out True Boy. True Boy, we miss you. He did this for True Boy, man. And it's just awesome to see Drini representing for True Boy. And he's going to be a 4-time club champion, man. Just phenomenal performance. And look at Drini, he never looks great on offense. He really doesn't. He kind of just methodically moves, kicks his field goals, but he always is spectacular on defense, and he does just enough to get the job done.
Yeah, he's like the polar opposite of the 818 guys, the Kivs and the Westleys, who always look so locked in offensively. Drini just finds ways to win, lets his defense do the talking. His kick is up, it is good, 16-0.
Yeah, and that's such a underrated thing in Madden. People don't even realize, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't know how to win games, that's the thing. You see a lot of guys, they have a lead, they blow it at the end, they get nervous in crunch time. Drini never gets nervous. He's always cool, calm, collected. He's always confident. He always believes he's going to win. And sometimes he wins 3-0, sometimes he wins 27-3. At the end of the day, he always gets the job done. That's why he's second all-time in winnings. That's why he's got 2 belts, and that's why he's one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, Jwolfeman, he's going to get the ball back. Listen, still a 2-score game. You never know. Does he have a laser beam? Does he have one in his back pocket? Maybe out of the gun trio Falcon. Maybe he'll break out that formation. Single back dice slot. What do we got?
I want to see that triple option you were talking about. He should just bring it out at this point.
The Heisman formation. 2nd and 10. That's not it. That was not the dot. Javon Curse with the sack.
Yeah, and for Jwolfeman, he wanted this big game. He was ready for this moment. I think he just got too cute with it. He wanted to think outside the box way too much, trying to catch Drini off guard. It's not a bad plan, but I just think, you got to stick to your game plan somewhat. I think he just got too unorthodox, and he didn't have enough passing plays when he needed them the most.
Well, zeros are on the clock. Drini is the back-to-back Jaguars club champion, and he is now a 4-time club champ with 3 different teams. He takes down Jwolfeman 16-0. Ty, as we said, this was a quintessential Drini game.